Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, son. Now just wait for them to appear.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Yodi. Try and get quiet in, can you?
Say it again.
Can you try and get quiet to come in and debate me?
Why do you want to debate?
Because he's talking a lot of complete shit.
Where you
I want to
from?
get it all on. Sorry?
I said, where you from?
Australia.
That's like totally different than anything that we're going through here in America, though.
Why? The same people who built America are the same people who built Australia.
But in different ways, and we got like still in our countries, and we got different shit. You know what I'm saying?
You've got different. No, we speak the same language. We've got the same technology. The same people.
Yeah, but it's 2018. It's 2018, so you're not looking forward. Like you're looking back, and you trying to be like, nah, but say it's different here. It's different here in America.
I understand everything in America. I understand everything in Australia.
Everything online? I don't understand. I don't know anything about Australia.
Then how can you say Australia is nothing like America when you don't even know Australia?
You want to be like America?
I never said I wanted to be like America.
No, you don't have to because you're from Australia. You got it good there too? I hope.
I am a fugitive. I'm the founder of Anonymous. I'm a fugitive on the run from the government.
Dog, that's a lie.
How would you know it's a lie? Look me up.
I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
I don't believe you.
You're talking utter crap.
No, you are.
You're talking utter crap.
I don't even understand you.
Well,
why are you talking about racist?
English.
No, do you?
Do I what?
Speak proper English?
Yes, I speak proper English.
Because I'm from America.
What is your racial background?
See, I don't know.
You don't know where you're even from.
No, I do know that before I was born in America, so I'm American.
No, being born somewhere doesn't make you a part of their civilization or culture or gene pool. I can be born in the Sudan. It doesn't make me black.
Okay, I'm white and Indian.
So you're an Indian. You're not an American. You're an Indian.
No, I was born in America. I'm white and Indian from all over the world. So
no,
I'm everything.
Indians are not white.
No, but I'm white. My skin color is white.
No, you are not white. White
majority
is a race.
White is white. You call it, I'm a mutt race, right? But I mean, say,
no,
are you so, what? I don't live.
Interracial crossbreed. You are not white.
Okay, so what is, you're speaking like, are you really white?
I am a pure white person from the British Isles. I'm an Australian. My ancestors were betrayed by their own government and used as slaves to build Australia.
Damn. Well, that's your own personal battle with you. But that's got
I'm actually
racism in America is different though. It's separate here than it is there. Like you dealing with you dealing with the worldwide racism.
How would you even know? You didn't even know Australia. Self-admittedly, don't even know anything about Australia.
I know you're an island and a continent.
I know you live on land. Oh,
yeah, that's enough. That's all I need. I don't live there, so how am I gonna know what the streets is like?
if you don't know something, then don't comment as though you do.
No, I didn't say. Okay, what's that? But still, Australia got something to do with racism. But everywhere got something to do with that.
Okay. Blacks in America commit 200 times the aggravated assault of white people, racially based aggravated assault. 200 times the race crimes.
Do you understand?
White people are the racists,
Do you understand the zoning laws? Do you understand the zoning laws here in America? What happened in the 50s with the banks and the loans to get houses to move into the suburbs and white neighborhoods? They restricted black people from getting loans to be able to move into better neighborhoods. So they're basically ganged together because of what, the white man made them, like basically to like put it in layman's terms. You know what I'm saying? There's black neighborhoods because of banks and you know what I'm saying, racism. And that's why they're more violent. Plus how white people are violent in the 50s towards black people made them violent. It's in the family. It's still, you know what I'm saying, the scars are still there today. Like their grandmother were slaves. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're dealing with in America.
Black people crimes are black people's fault. Stop blaming the white man for all your own problems.
Bro, you don't realize that shit is like above your head though? That's above your head up.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Okay. Like in the 50s, right? They did not let black people have loans, so they couldn't make no money. So they lived poorly. And they live in the same neighborhood. Yeah,
that's
and
not
their
true.
Neighborhood, it is true. Come here and find out. So black people live in poor neighborhoods. They don't in inner cities. In the inner cities is, you know what I'm saying? It's tough in them streets, but in the neighborhoods, it's still hard, bro. Because it's all black people living in one neighborhood. You get it? And they're poor. Everybody's poor.
Would it surprise you to realize
that's why there's crime, because they're not white educated people. They're not educated. You're educated, right? You went to school and all that.
Would it surprise you to hear that there are more poor white people in America than poor black people?
No, that's true. That's true. There's just as many poor on both sides. We're all poor. We're all poor here in America.
Well, white people aren't committing mass crimes like black people, and they're under the same conditions. Stop blaming white people.
White people don't go outside because white people don't go outside because of white people, because black people own the neighborhoods, so they can go outside because it's their neighborhood. But white people live in the suburbs. You never see them. White people don't go outside.
You want to know why black communities are poor and full of filth? Because they sell drugs.
Because of white people. What you talking about?
Because, okay, are white people behind black thugs shooting, raping, murdering, killing?
Are white people the reason why black people are poor? There's just more black people going to war. You don't see that. White people still commit crimes because they're poor. All that.
What? Poor white people are not committing the same crimes as poor black people.
Because they're not riding around with black people. That's culture. That's like 4 black people get together. What should we do today?
So apparently 4 black thugs with stolen guns going around raping and looting is culture.
That's
according
hypothetical,
to you.
And that's not happening. But that's not happening.
It is happening.
No, you're hypothetical and making that up. No, because who's writing that? Who's writing that shit?
200 times the aggravated assault. Look it up.
Bro, because they're violent. And it's not because they're violent. Everybody's violent, you know, and like police and all the violence and shit. I'm closing my eyes to talk to you, bro. I'm just letting you know. Like the shit in the streets real, dog, and you're not here. So like, how about you come like walk with me?
200 times the aggravated assault race crime.
You seen that online, bro? You seen that online?
200 times. Look it up.
No, I can't talk about you no more. That doesn't got shit to do with anything. That's like that's a consequence. That's a consequence, a repercussion that like that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's like 2018, so like shit has been happening for a long time now.
Own your shit. Stop blaming white people for your own problems.
Bro, you're not even from America? Like, you don't speak American?
I've contributed more to America than you and your entire bloodline.
That's fair.
200 times the aggravated assault race crimes. 200 times.
Okay, well, that's not my problem.
If you're an American, as you say, it is your problem.
Nah, it's not my problem because I'm not in that role or position of power. Like, I ain't got no power.
Okay, so apparently you're only American when it comes to leeching welfare payments and getting a free ride. But when it comes to responsibilities, you're not an American.
It's shared responsibility. And do you hear me talking to you? Think I could talk to the world about this?
I can talk to anyone about this.
Then why don't you do that? You could be like an ambassador or something like that.
Here I am talking about it now.
But I'm 22 years old. I dropped out of high school. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a 22-year-old high school dropout.
Why don't you talk to the president? Why don't you do something about it? But don't you think they're trying to do something about it? So this argument is invalid. This argument's invalid because not only who I am, but who you are talking to, who you are.
I will show you a screenshot of me talking to the president of the United States.
Bro, do it. You talking about being you being the founder of Anonymous. And you talking to the president of the United States. So it's like that's some kind of conspiracy.
Let me just get a screenshot.
You fair, dog. Yeah, I don't believe this shit. I don't believe none of this shit. I mean, okay, some of you're basing like facts and opinions and mixing them together, but that's everything. Like, I feel like you misinformed, my friend, like, cause you ain't got no first-hand point of view. Like, you ain't got no, like, you ain't been in the streets and done all that.
There's a screenshot. I can publicly announce myself to the US government as the founder of Anonymous, and nothing happens to me. However, things do happen to those who engage in illegal activities and immoral activities against me.
I ain't got no problem with you, dog. I'm about peace and love. I'm not racist. I'm white.
Really?
I'm mixed white, bro. But you realize I heard that white people come from black people anyway.
Really? Let me show you something. Another screenshot.
Hi, dog.
What do you notice about this picture?
What's that got to do with anything? That's weird. Are they growing us?
What color skin do dogs have? Cats, rats, and even chimpanzees. What color skin do they have?
The pink.
Same color as white people.
Okay. So what are we grown in the red? You know what I'm saying?
So did white people have white skin through all of history, and suddenly they get black skin and then they go white again? Is that how it works?
I don't know, though. I won't dare.
White people had white skin all along. They did not come from black people. White people are the oldest race. Let me show you another screenshot, a proof of evolution. Okay,
I believe that. I believe what you're saying, that white people are the oldest race. Because I heard that like white people come through and teach everybody everything.
Now look at this screenshot. You see the nasal cavity. On the left is a black nasal cavity. On the right is a white nasal cavity. Notice how they have different evolutionary distance to apes. Now this is just one out of hundreds of characteristics that you can compare races with.
That's interesting, dog, but I'll chop it up with you later because I gotta go smoke. Nah, I'm for real. I mean, I believe you. I think you know what you're talking about. Like, you probably done the research and all that. Saying we live in a time where, you know what I'm saying, you can't believe everything everybody love, but like, I'm saying I believe that it might be genuine. But it's still conspiracy, dog. So it's easy to fuck with my head, and that's why I just don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it.
There is indeed a big conspiracy. It is an anti-white conspiracy. Lies have been told about history since the end of World War II.
Bro, lies have been told a lot longer than that, though, and not everybody cares. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You just keep looking for
I
the
care.
truth and you'll find it, dog, but don't believe everything. Yeah, I feel you. Like, I'm for real anonymous too. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
fuck with
I
that for
don't
real.
think you realize I don't think you realize
I,
what anonymous is.
isn't it for me though? I thought it was for me. Look, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you, though, so don't expect that from me.
Okay, I can show you what anonymous is and what it isn't. You can go to YouTube, type in Jeremy Martin Anonymous. You'll find the Purple Man account, which is my account. There is a
I don't care about
playlist.
all that, dog. I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? Anonymous is what it is to
So
you and what it is to me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no
no,
ranks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you don't define anonymous. You don't just twist and bend
Nah,
anonymous to what you want
nah,
it to
nah.
be.
That's like, you know what I'm
It isn't
saying?
what you
Nah,
want it to be.
I don't do that. I don't do that. What are you doing with it, dog? What are you doing, dog?
I am the one who created anonymous. I decide what it is and is not. I
Yeah, but
define it.
it's yours. It's not yours. You don't own it.
Yes, I do.
Prove it.
Okay, I will prove it. There's another screenshot. On the left, you see the most mirrored anonymous video in existence. Ah, so you leave. I offer proof and you leave. I'll stick this up as another video. The standards I deal with. Fuck.